I've been crying since because I have a similar situation.
Hey, one kasa.
Yeah. As I said here, like, it's quite emotional for me when I'm talking about it. I don't really talk about it because I say, I can't say I'm just saying your bar. It said, the dear dance here, just me your bar near what dear or baby. I don't have one.
You don't what?
I had one for 13 years.
You don't have what?
Because of the same negligence I come at.
You don't have what?
I don't have a womb. Because same hospital.
I
don't have one.
Oh, my sister is crying.
So I don't talk about it. Like, very difficult. Now, you only have to tell the person, so. And I almost died. Jerry Y knows the story. I almost died. Baby, mommy had to tell me, say, yeah, Shekofi. Because from here to this place, now a semi-call hospital, now it costs some crap. It will take me about 30 to an hour before I can sit in a taxi. Because of a surgery. Just because of our issues here, a woman has to give birth. And through that process of giving birth, you will lose your life. And I lost that baby because of this same negligence. I stayed in the hospital because some and then I had to be taken care of. I didn't want my child to be taken to Kolebu. And the doctor said, "Na me show." It's your pie, so I say at least what you should do as a nurse is to monitor the person during that period, because one person will accept to say, "Obesheni pano, unya no precious is here." So every morning, the least you could do is to check whether the water is the same, because I'm not a medical expert. If there's a change, I won't see with my naked eye until that water turned green, deep green, that I told one that as a ministry nurse, immediately the nurse, scoop PB, nako check it. When they scooped it, nurse ni scoop it, and he couldn't even go and check in the hospital. Immediately she scooped, she called the doctor. There should be a surgery right now. And a surgery that they do in the morning, I had mine in the afternoon. And it took about 1.5 or 2 hours. Almost died on the theater table. Just because of such negligence. And my womb had to be taken that day. Otherwise, I would have died, according to the doctor. And the explanation he gave was, the first doctor who did your surgery, or pam womb na, your operation, pam womb na faso. It's nan tokro did them.
Hey! You haven't told me the story.
Because there's something I don't talk about, because they're very, as will be a one as me mood. I just don't like sharing it, because anytime I share it, I'm very emotional about it. And they had to take a woman that he telling me, say, na tokro did them. I lived with that, because at the time I was giving birth to the second child, not for 8 years and above. Cry. Me dear nyini, and they are nanti. And that womb was taken. I didn't see that child that I gave birth to, because when that child got to Kalibu, after a while, that child also died. So if I have to give birth now, it has to go through another means, which I lived with. This is what men go through. And yeah, he's a quadro. And so sitting there when both of them were talking about it, I was just shedding tears, but like it would be difficult to see the way I was going about it. Because it was so personal to me, so personal, that it's not just rich. Private hospitals, you see, and doctors caution with some of these things, and they go scot-free. You find your issue there. Only Hannah, young central, and a person who is a comedian as well, like I saw here, Saway, Biniri, hospital. Ghana. That same hospital is where I went to. That same hospital. And I will see you.
Thank God for your life.
And for a long time, my colleagues whom are there, they couldn't. I said, no, but they couldn't tell me. I almost lost my life. It's not been easy. And I managed my life because you don't have any other alternative. The harm has already been caused. And as a woman, when you don't have that, uni wumba, Me no me no yepe. Very difficult to even find somebody who says, "Oh, me fausa, yentrasa, neshe, one neshe." Now, so I want worry now, so bomb pie because then my husband didn't want anybody to know about it. Now I say bomb pie man, no, from say me so for my messy running a mom pie. She didn't know that actually sitting there and living with a man, living in the same room, we are both men because I cannot give birth, and she didn't have any idea, and she was just wasting her prayers, just praying. So it be fair, but not Doctor B. And a dimina.